come to recharge. What's happening, YouTube? Look at these lovely ladies. I got dark chocolate. I got vanilla chocolate. What kind of chocolate you want tonight? I got a chocolate hammer. I got a light skin hammer. Take your pick. We got the lovely ladies of Life Game on the show tonight. It's Moochie. It's Nita, the diva. My ladies, how are you doing tonight?
Doing great. Fine. Doing great.
They're doing good. And ladies and gentlemen, we need a couple of things in this world to survive. You need air, you need water, and let me tell you something else you need in your life. You need Anita the Diva and you need a Moochie. Be sure to subscribe to both of their channels because these women is working their asses off, putting out content, theory videos, keeping the streets hot in between movies and TV shows. You need them in your life. Guarantee it'll make your life a whole lot better. Jump on these young ladies. So, ladies, I'm going to start with you first, Moochie, and put them hammers up for my homegirl, Moochie. How did you like this last episode of Snowfall? Give us your initial thoughts.
This episode, I was happy to see Mama.
Yes.
She's back. She seemed like she's going to be tying things together. And she's on a mission, y'all. She's on a mission. And she's ready to get at somebody. And y'all know who it is. I'm just saying.
Moochie, she ain't ready to put them hammers up, is she?
I think she is. I think she is, but she got to be real careful with this not to slip up.
Gotcha. Right. Nita, how was your initial thoughts about what was going on?
Yeah, Sissy was the highlight for me. She was the highlight.
Hey,
Miss K.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I just pulled over to come in and say hi. I gotta go. Lamont, I tried to tell you. I thought I was gonna make it out here on time, but I'm not. I'm not gonna get here until after like 10 something. I'm in North Carolina.
What is you doing in North Carolina now? I need to have special notes when people like you come to North Carolina to blaze up my state. What you doing in North Carolina, Miss K?
My son is having a tournament. He's in a tournament. Yeah, basketball tournament.
Go son.
All right.
Just catch us when you get a chance.
Yeah, can I say something real quick? I'm very happy about what's her name? Sissy coming back and she's back for vengeance. I do like the revolutionary situation that Leon is doing, but I don't like how he didn't show Sissy love when she came in.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm gonna say.
Though.
Yeah, that's true.
He was still
emotional about everything.
Right.
But then he didn't even go to the dinner. Like, what's wrong with him?
Right. But not with her though, right? I didn't understand.
He wasn't mad at that. He was more about his people.
Right.
Okay. Right. Yeah, yeah. All right, guys.
All right, Miss K, be safe.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Peace out. Okay, so Nita, finish your thought on your overall assessment of this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe to Miss K's channel too. You see, she is always on the go. She's doing YouTube. She's working on masters and PhDs. Support the sister. She puts out great content too. But Nita, talk to me about this episode of Snowfall.
Yes, this episode, like I said, Sissy, it was Sissy for me. Like I really enjoyed like her picking up on things, her being real inquisitive and understanding that something was going on between Louis and Franklin. Also too, she caught Leon like right there. She was like, this hold up. And so she kind of talked to him, gave him some wisdom and some nuggets. And I love the way she did that. And that kind of, it fed into the whole Alton thing, the Alton field, it felt like.
Thank you.
Yes, it felt like the same role that she played for him. And then I heard somebody in Twitter said that they think, no, it was T Streams. He said that he think that.
What he say?
He said that Sissy led Leon some because she was a little too friendly with him.
No.
He said, you know, she done played in his hair, and you don't know
Here you go.
Y'all, let me see if I can get T Streams up here real quick while we chat about this. Let me see if I can get the brother, because I need him to come up here and defend himself, because I saw the same thing Nita saw. I saw the same exact thing.
Like, what?
Now he gotta explain that.
Yeah, he do gotta explain.
He gotta explain himself with that one.
Now
it was so funny. I was like,
it was that dude, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't follow T Streams on Facebook, please, dude is funny, man, for real. Like, Detroit is full of many talented people. He's one of them. Follow that brother. As I'm looking for him, let me give y'all a clip that basically summarizes you guys' highlight, which was Sissy. And then I got to ask y'all the tough questions about Sissy. I know y'all got answers. I'm going to ask y'all the tough questions. Here we go.
All right.
I know what you want, Sissy. And I share your indignation over what the CIA has done to you and your family.
Let me be clear. I want answers first. What exactly happened to Elton? And I want to make sure my family is safe. And then you can kill Teddy McDonald.
Look, did you see the veracity in her face? There wasn't no smiles cracked. There wasn't no tears drop. She is on beast mode about Teddy McDonald. You know, he might as well be Ronald McDonald, because he is on watch time. So I got to be tough with y'all now. I got to be tough. And I'm going to come to you first, Mooch. I'm going to come to you. With Sissy wanting to put an end to Teddy, how is that going to affect the family's business? Are they going to have to use this Cuban national to be the connect? Is that going to mess up what Franklin has with the government? If you remove Teddy, what becomes of the family empire, Moochie?
If you remove Teddy, you still got also, they put somebody there before. They had Grady there before.
Right.
So they just going to put somebody else there if he die.
Yeah. It's
all look, Grady had everything going. Grady had everything going. They was getting businesses together. They progressed more with him than Teddy.
Yep.
So, yeah, get rid of him.
And also, too, it still feel like Teddy trying to hold them back. Like where Grady was trying to make all the money and make whatever he could do. Yep. And then he coming here, Mr. Debbie Downer, and trying to break up all the fun. and just like step on the whole operation and got them going kind of backpedaling and like got the operation going to a halt and everything slowing down and things not running smoothly again.
He's trying to hold them back.
Right.
He's causing more division in the group.
Right.
And they were all getting along like it was no problem. Soon as he came back, now it's even more division with Jerome, Louis, and Franklin. That whole thing would have been set off if he didn't come back.
So, Nita, what is Teddy's purpose in being back? He doesn't have his family. He's kind of at an odds with the individuals that are above him. What is his what is his personal gain for being back right now?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's just operating out of ego. It feels like he was done wrong. And I feel like he just feels like he needs to try to grab a hold back on what he lost in the process of what Alton did. And if Sissy came back and she's like, what happened? Everybody's trying to figure out what happened to Alton. He couldn't have shot him. Even though when Teddy came in there, he had the gun in his hand, he couldn't have shot him. He's not dead because he couldn't have cleaned it up that fast.
That's what I was saying. I was going to say that too. I don't think he's dead.
Look, we all said last week.
And basically came back.
I took my notes, Moochie. We all said last week, except for Miss K. So, Miss K, I know you listening. You know I'm going to pick on you a little bit, my sister. We all said, except for Miss K, that Alton is still alive. Yeah. Still alive. And ladies and gentlemen, Moochie is going to be having some theory videos coming up tomorrow. So Moochie, don't give him everything tonight. You know, save a little bit of your hammer so that they can go and check out what you got to say, because Moochie be on it, man. She represents my voice too. So now that Sissy is back, y'all, let me talk about Veronique. Now, I went surfing the webs yesterday, and
oh God, I know
the internet is undefeated. Yeah, yes.
I heard about this yesterday, and I'm like, "What you mean?" They talking about her on Twitter.
That's what this picture right here came off Twitter. This picture came off Twitter.
Yo, but she do look like Urkel.
Golly. Nita, you on mute, Nita. We can't hear what you got to say. So, Nita, the
internet is undefeated. They are undefeated. I mean, they was dead wrong for that. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm still trying to figure out. There has to be a purpose for them casting an older woman like that for Franklin. Like it feels like that there
is she that much older, Nita? Is she really that much older than Franklin?
I mean, to be a lawyer, I would think, he just graduated and he didn't go to college. So I'm
thinking like 21 now.
I mean, you could be a lawyer at 24.
He's about 21. So she got to be maybe 24 or 25.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't have that. I got her at least hitting 30, like 28, 29.
Okay.
30.
30.
That's what I got. I mean, that's the way she looked. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you wanted somebody to look closer to his age, I feel like that was purposefully done.
Okay, so Franklin's 24, so that means you're right. Yeah. She's like 28, 29. So you hit the nail on the head, Nita.
Okay.
Yeah, all right? I can give you that.
Inga said that lady look about 35.
Damn.
Look, I'm trying to be generous.
Now, in all honesty, my people, even though the internet is joking on her like this, I have seen a picture of her outside all the makeup. She bad.
Let me see.
I know you got it.
I know you got it.
No, I didn't bring it. I didn't bring it with me.
You did.
I didn't bring it.
I
didn't bring it. I'm gonna bring it next week. I want people to
marinate. So bad about her this week.
You better cut it out.
I want people to marinate on this right here for a week, and then I'm gonna hit y'all with it. I'm gonna hit y'all with it next week, because from what I think she's about to do, I've always been one who says your behavior can augment the way you look into some people's eyes. You might be ugly as Flavor Flav, but because you're a sweet, nice person, it helps increase your look. And with this girl, I think things she's going to be doing in the next couple of episodes is going to make people think she's even uglier than the way they're portraying her on the show. That's what I think is about to happen.
So when they were casting her, they was like, we need an ugly girl to seduce Franklin.
No, older, not ugly.
Older. Older. Yeah, older. 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 But older, Moochie. Older, Moochie. See, put that hammer over. Sometimes you don't need a hammer to screw something, Moochie. You need a screwdriver to screw, not a hammer. Dad, all the time got that hammer out. Lord have mercy.
Sorry,
Moochie, keep that hammer out, y'all. She don't know when to use a screwdriver for that hammer. My goodness, but let me get on into this. How y'all feeling about Jerome? And when he heard this mixtape, he wanted the tape, but I feel like in the end, you seen Jerome listening to the music. I'll hit you with this one first, Nita. Is Jerome about to start his own Uncle Rome record labels?
It's possible, because I thought that was what he was into in the beginning anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It absolutely is what he was into.
Yeah, and he had a really good ear for it, and it sounded good. It was fire, except for the lyrics. Once you heard the lyrics, you were like, "Oh shit!"
Oh shoot, he telling everything. I called him the hood reporter.
No.
Well, I mean, how is this any different from Famous?
Yeah, well, it is the same as Famous, but I still called him the hood reporter because it's not like he even hanging with they clique.
Yep, that was
he's just some guy that's just ear hustling, hearing everything.
Mm-hmm.
But check this out. Don't y'all think that makes this situation with them even more dangerous? That he's not even in the crew. And he knows that much of Franklin and them's business. Like, he know it that much. If he know it, God knows who else know it.
He
Or
gonna have
God
to
knows
tighten
who else,
up. He gonna have to
yeah.
tighten up.
Or God knows who else might use Maurice to, supplant their information about what's going on with this organization. So,
Yeah.
Moochie, how do you think they're going to work this thing out with Reese?
If Maurice, look, they already took all of the tapes. He said he didn't write anything down. He shot everything off the dome. He spit everything off the dome.
Right.
So I think I want to see. Jerome was trying to test his skills right there and say spit something now, but he couldn't.
Yep.
And then 5-0 came and it was a wrap with that. I think he's gonna come to this shit again, maybe, and ask him and see if he could do something with him. If not, if he's still talking the neighborhood talk, he's gonna get a bullet. He's gonna get some shots because the other guy already said, "Look, since we know you shoot everything off the dome, you're gonna get a shot in your dome if you keep talking." I'm just saying.
Another actor that was in Power. Don't forget about him being in Power. A couple of years ago, he was in Power too. So,
and the rapper, he's on Blind Spotting.
Yep. No. So, having said that, the dogs come in, ushered by the cop that is not underneath the thumb of Louis. And from this, Franklin has a meetup with Leon. Leon is mad as hell. He is not feeling this. Moochie, I'll come your way. Did we see the legacy of Alton fleshed out through a younger version known as Leon? Because Leon wants some get back from that. Leon is not happy about the way they bust up in there. They even sick the dogs on Einstein. Einstein is still in high school. So that bothered Leon enough that when Sissy walked in this room and Franklin announced he was pregnant, did y'all see the cold stare he gave that family? I don't think he per se gave that stare to Sissy. He gave that stare to this family coming together, having a good time, while his people in the hood is being attacked. And Moochie, I give you the floor on that.
Well, I think he's still angry because it was a heated conversation, but he shut it down as soon as he saw Miss Sissy. As soon as he saw Miss Saint, he shut it down, and he has respect for her. But that energy is still there. I don't think it wasn't him I was worried about with the looks because he already knew that Veronique was pregnant because he told. He told him last week. So
he did.
I was watching Louis when she was like, "What?"
Oh.
Yeah, she was like, when she said, she's pregnant. She was like, "What?"
The hardest. Yeah,
and I think she took it the hardest because she feel like Franklin's getting played again.
Yeah,
I think she feels like Franklin's getting played again. Remember when they had the alternate life, she was having Jerome's baby. Do y'all remember that? So
I remember that.
She really wants to be a mom, but being that they so thick in the game, she's not even thinking about that now.
Right. She can't even think about doing it.
No, she can't think about that right now. So with that, she knows that now it explains why Franklin was acting the way he was acting at the last meet, where he said, "I'm gonna do whatever it takes." So now she knows that he got a baby coming. Now, things is gonna change between them.
That's another level of hate that you want to go on top of it.
So having said that, Nita,
last time when he had a girlfriend,
Nita, I'll swing your way with this. How is this going to change the dynamics of the family with Louis probably having a little bit of, Anna? She still got the animosity, but now she's probably going to have a bit of jealousy because she knows that her and Rome can't have the baby. And how do you feel Franklin having the baby is going to play with Leon?
Well, as far as I know for sure with Louis, it's a problem. It's an added layer of envy, jealousy, animosity, or whatever. So we already established that for sure. Now, Leon, that's a little tricky for me. I don't I still just think Leon is he still feels away from Franklin, keeping him in the game, keeping him so close and stuff like that. And I really wish that he didn't really have to work in the streets like he do. I wish he could, have somebody that worked underneath him where he wasn't really, as connected, so that he wouldn't have to deal with that day to day and all that trauma that you got to go through when you're doing, like, hurting people and seeing, just the deterioration, especially on top of what happened with the little girl. So it put him in a good mind space. Now, if that didn't happen with the little girl, I think it probably would have been business as usual. But because of that, it's gonna be hard. He's just dealing with a lot of things. It's gonna be a lot of misplaced anger, so I don't know how it's gonna shake out with Leon, but it looks like he is actually going the opposite way, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even though he's still in the streets, it feels like he's still on a different path. Like, now he's like, okay, I'm not going to let the police do this and run over us. And now he's on a revolution type ish. So, at the same time, I'm like, I don't know how it's going to shake out. I'm interested. I really like the storyline. And the thing about Snowfall, it just feels so real. Like, it doesn't feel soap opera-ish. And that's what I appreciate about Snowfall.
Hella writing. And keep in mind, it's not on one of the apps where they can do all the sex and all that. So they have to fit this story into a more narrow box, so to speak. They can use the profanity, but they can't do some of the other things. Having said that, the thing has been fire since day one. Yes. Literally, depending upon how this season shakes out, you could do probably 2 more seasons. But it just comes down to how does it shake out. And when the announcement was made that Franklin is having a baby, there was only 2 people in that room smiling. That was Sissy and that was Uncle Jerome, because he think Franklin going to name the baby Jerome, and that baby's not going to be named Jerome on any light. And let me shout out the homie who sent the super chat. Inga71 says, I don't think the girlfriend is pregnant. Moochie, do you think the girlfriend is pregnant? Ooh, Inga, you got a support system. Nita, do you think the girlfriend is pregnant? I don't think she's
pregnant, and I say stay tuned. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say stay tuned. I'm gonna break it down why I think she's not.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get the real deal on why the girlfriend ain't pregnant, you got to be subscribed to Moochie's channel and come back and check her out when she drops that video. And speaking of which, you guys are going to come back and check me out Wednesday, I will have the big homie B. Avery. He's going to give you all the dirty secrets on how you can become a Black movie reviewer, TV show reviewer, his ups, his downs, and what has kept him growing in the game. Then the following Wednesday, I've got a member of Power Book 4 Force. I've got the actress name is Paulina Wynn, and man, she is a breath of fresh wind. Believe that. I will have her up here answering all your questions, showing you all the other things she's been in, and she promises it's going to be a fun show. And she's all about Black Lives Matters. And I heard some of y'all in the comments talking about she about Black Dick Matters. No, she's about Black Lives Matters all the way. Y'all need to stop y'all foolishness in them comment sections.
Who said that?
Somebody last night said it ain't Black Lives Matter, it's Black Dick Matters.
They mean they mouth washed out with
soap. Or they might need them teeth cracked with the hammer, Moochie. The teeth cracked with the hammer. That might be what they need. Now, getting back to this story, Anita, I'm going to swing your way for this point. Talk to me about this bull job meeting between Teddy and Franklin. And Teddy just BSing Franklin. Just straight BSing Franklin. I mean, to say that he ain't got no pull, that's baloney. He at the very least got pulled with his supervisor that he conned his way to get back into the to this position. Talk to me about this dude, man. This dude getting on my nerve.
Yeah, it's like every time he opened his damn mouth, it's a damn lie coming out. I'm like, what? I don't like him. Like, I used to be like at least a little bit on the fence with him, but now it's like I really, really don't like him, especially since I don't know his angle. I don't know his end game. I'm trying, I'm really trying to figure it out. But I'm just like, everything coming out your mouth is a lie. He watching him. Like I said, I just feel like he is trying to figure out where Franklin's head is at. Because honestly, the way Teddy is moving, it feels like he thinks that Franklin is a threat.
Right.
That is the way he's moving, spying on him, trying to, just lie and manipulate and trying to,
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, he's definitely, and he's not on the up and up. He definitely has some kind of something under his sleeve. He just like a slime ball to me now. I'm just like, nah.
He brewing something. Moochie, what is he up to, Moochie? You got your ear to the streets. Is he skimming money? Is he what is he up to? What is Teddy McDonald
I feel like
up to?
He's trying to get back at Franklin because the way his father aired him out.
But Moochie, here's the thing. Wouldn't that be a little silly for him to get all the way back into this game where your life can be taken just like that? To just get revenge on Franklin, don't you think it's got to be something bigger than that? Like that would be.
It might be something bigger than that, but I feel like he came back. To me, he came back for vengeance. To me, so
okay.
And once with this conversation they had right here, Franklin saw. You know how when a person show you who they are, you gotta believe them. When he said, "Who cares about South Central?" But if it was a white area, the National Guard would have been sent down there. When he said that, Franklin's face changed because remember, right before he came near, it was the conversation with Jerome.
Yes.
I mean, not Jerome, I'm sorry, with Leon.
Leon.
I love that.
My thing is this. They got a real Leon in before he does something crazy. Where it's a half-cocked plan. If they're gonna do something, they gotta make sure they bring everything together where if it goes down, they know he's getting taken out at the end. So everybody has to communicate. And I'm gonna go another step further, and I don't mean to put my running shoes on. When they had the conversation in the limo, you know how he don't tell his mother everything? At this point now, you gotta tell your mother everything.
Absolutely. She's got to be included. But here's the problem with that, Moochie, and Franklin has no idea the motive his mother is putting in place right now.
She can't tell him that.
She what?
She can't tell him that.
I know that, which is why I'm saying Franklin has to be honest with her so that she knows what's going on, so that two people don't run right across each other's face and then they be the ones that be left out in the snow, killed. So on some level, Franklin's got to get on page with Mama so that Mama can coordinate her strategy so that it don't mess up the business and that they can take out Teddy with very little blowback to whoever the Cuban connections Mama is connected to with.
I like the way the mother is making her rounds to everybody too. She's making her rounds to everybody, and to me, it looked like she's feeling everybody out. Only person she ain't fill out yet is Louis. So I want to see how that goes.
Yeah, we gotta see. And Nita, I'm gonna swing your way on this one too. Speaking of Louis, what they gonna do about this cop? He is a ripcord waiting to happen. You know, he is like a man that just went to the bathroom and forgot that he's got a long ass zipper, and you zip your shit up right there in the bathroom. You fall on the floor. What is she gonna do about this man? What is she gonna do? Because he tripping. I mean, did you hear the line Louis said? Louis said, "How much longer are you gonna F me?" And there's no stopping in line, something like that. She said, right. And he said, "I do what I want to do, how I want to do it," basically. So what they got to do about this?
Yeah, I was looking in the comments. Somebody was saying that they thought that Louis handed the crew over to the police officer, and I'm like, no, that was just him doing that to put pressure on them.
But you know what? I did think so at first, and then when they met, then I was like, oh, okay, good.
No.
Yeah,
you could tell
throwing his weight around.
Yes, you could. Neither you could tell it was him because his dumb ass showed up in the projects. Like, bruh, Come on,
Right.
man. Go ahead, Nita.
Right. So so I was like, oh, he's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying?
He is. He's not stable.
You remember the last cop that was a problem?
Where he at now?
6 feet under.
With the fish.
6 feet under.
He's in TV hell. That's where he's at right now as we speak.
6 feet under.
Yeah.
So Moochie,
definitely a liability.
So can we all say, Moochie, can we all be in agreement that he's going to die before this season's over with? This cop.
Yeah. Hold on, let me write it down.
You ain't even got to write that one down.
Book. You got your piece of paper. I got mine. I'm gonna go write it down right now.
I got Exhibit C for Compton. Buckley is good as dead. Ladies and gentlemen,
if you want my prediction page,
if you want a sure bet on who's going to die this season, this cop right here with his cocaine problem and his whore problem, he is as good as gone. Good as gone. He's good as gone. As a matter of fact,
and it's so easy to set him up. It's so easy. It's light work.
Yes.
Easy. The
same way. So many vices.
Yes, the same way Louis and Jerome had them girls go set up old boy in the club. You can have that same girl lure him into a Venus flytrap. And fellas, if you don't know what it is, look it up because you will never want to get caught in one. But that's what they can do for this dude right here. He's as good as gone. Book it. Yeah. Book it.
I think he got one more time to get out of pocket with Louis.
Buckley is he's gonna die this season.
He's done. He's done.
Buckley is on the bucket list. You right. He's gonna kick the bucket.
He gonna kick it. He gonna kick it with both feet. He gonna drop kick that bucket. That's what he gonna do. Now I'm swinging your way on this one, Moochie, and I love this. Larry really liked this conversation. I did too. Avi having a conversation with Leon about his longevity of life and all the different revolutions he's seen and the way that these revolutions happen. I thought he was telling a great story because not only did Leon hear this from him, who he's coming to buy guns from, but he eventually heard it from Sissy too, who we know he respects. So talk to me about the way you felt Javi approached this situation.
Okay, being that he came there with that list of firepower, and I mentioned this in my video, Avi let him know he went through several revolutions and it may not work out. This is what he said. It may not work out the way you think it's going to work out. But this whole scene right here, did y'all peep the guy when he said, if I take one of those cops out and they take me? Did you see him like he was taking in everything he was saying?
He definitely was. I mean, didn't they have to shoot him out the room? Moochie, good God,
I don't trust that guy in the corner.
Moochie, Lord, Moochie, God, you don't trust the light man. You don't trust the man that do the sound. Like, look, Moochie's the type of sister that you ain't even got to be an actor on the show. Okay,
look,
you could be the person controlling the lights. You could be the person controlling the camera, and Moochie don't trust your ass. That's how Moochie rolls.
Look, I ain't trusting neither one of them. Look, I'm like,
golly.
Look, that
you remember what Teddy did earlier this season in episode 1 being a imposter. You remember he was checking the water?
Yeah, but I'm glad Franklin caught on to that though.
Yeah,
when
he did. Franklin did catch on to that.
He was like, "Yeah, it's a good thing we got rid of Grady. Now things will be back on."
Oh my goodness!
It's a good thing we got rid of Grady. Now things are gonna be running proper.
What do you got to say about Leon and Javi and this little meeting they had?
I mean, I appreciated the nuggets that Avi was giving him, but I still, at the end of the day, I still don't trust him. And I really don't. I still don't trust him. But I mean, I think he still, gave him some valid points and stuff like that, and something to take to heart. Like, you may not want everything. Take what you want and spit out the bones. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be whatever. But yeah, I mean, I still got like, I still got a little barrier up against Avi.
I trust Avi. I just don't trust the other dude.
Oh, okay.
I trust Avi because he warned him and let him know, look, if you go after one of them cops, do you know if they coming at you like this now, imagine how they gonna come at you if one of theirs is taken. And he's speaking fast. You know how crazy they go when the cop gets shot.
And what is Leon gonna do? Leon can't arm that little community he's in enough to take on the whole damn police force. And when you run out of police, then the National Guard coming behind them. The way he's going about his revolution, I admire his grit, but you got to think about this one. And I know he's mad. I mean, hell, black people been mad since we got off the boat. And we still ain't got our justice yet. But there's a smart manner in which you got to go about handling situations like this. And I appreciate it. I trusted Javi in this moment, Nita. I did. In this moment. I trusted him in this moment.
Like I said, there was some things I was just like, okay, I can get on board with.
You gotta look at it like this too. Leon is reading all them books. He reading like the autobiography of Malcolm X. He reading all these Panther books. He's like, yo, only thing that's missing with him now is the beret that the Panthers wear and the leather jacket.
And you know what?
If he take the braids out, he already got the fro. So
check this out, Moochie. What if the way they're leading us down the road with him? What if Alton pops up and we see him on deck with Leon at some point in time when the revolution is televised?
We got to see where they got him first.
I ain't got to see that.
We know he's alive. I just want to know where he's at. I could see that happening in the future, though.
Yeah, definitely. And that would be something that if they wrote it like that, the fans would love to see that. You would love to see him come back a grizzled, little bit more wiser Panther kind of big brother, big uncle figure to Leon to help tame some of the emotion in him as he's making crazy decisions because he's so emotional right now. I would love to see that link up happen. But I guess it's wishful thinking. We'll see where it goes. I'm back on you, Moochie. Now, we all said that putting Wanda on the money was going to be a problem. We said it. We said it. And she gave you guys a little taste. Back in the day, they used to have Tootsie Pops. And you always want to know how many licks it takes to get to the center, right? She done got that first lick. 2 more licks, she in the middle. She told them she took some of that money to fix the toilet, which is admirable. That's fine. But she didn't call in to say, I'm doing it. She just did it, which makes me feel a little anxious about her. Moochie, talk to me about Wanda.
All right, I'm going to say something about this whole scene. I don't trust Veronique, and I don't trust her. I feel like they know each other. I saw that look they took.
Who?
Veronique and Wanda. I saw them do like a quick look where it was like, like they working together. I'm sorry. This is what I see. I feel like they working together. Look,
I ain't catch that.
I caught it. Look,
I thought she was
I'll go back and rewind.
I thought she was like, I thought she was like more like look out for me, or
when Sissy came in. And she said, I know that you're staying at my house, but it's okay. And then it was a look that she gave her. And
she did give her that look.
Look, and I'm not feeling
it. Did you notice how when she said she took that money to fix the toilet, you noticed who said it's all good? Yes. Yeah. It wasn't Franklin. It wasn't Franklin that said it.
It was her.
It was Veronique that said it. Now, people are saying that they feel like she looked out for Franklin. I'm not saying that she didn't, but what she should have done is call to say, I'm going to use the money before she went and just made that decision on the fly, because it makes me think that Wanda might take some money and do something else with it. I'm all for reforming individuals, and when they make a mistake, give them a second chance, but put them in the best situation to win. Putting her around the drugs or around money, I don't feel is the best situation for her to win. Now, I give the floor to you, Nita.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Moochie. Go ahead.
I don't think she should
ahead,
be
Moochie.
around the drugs or the money. I think it's too soon. Her being like a maintenance person, that's even questionable, because if she walk into a situation, it's a chance she might fall off the wagon. I'm just saying.
Right. Exactly. Jump on in there. Moochie, let me shout out the super chat. Inga 71 is back. Loving y'all tonight. Wanda and Veronique, I think, know each other, but I definitely don't trust Veronique. Let me put that picture of Veronique back up here, because ain't nobody feeling Veronique.
Look, I'm just saying.
All right, Nita. The floor is yours, Nita. The floor is yours.
Well, I kind of jumped in there when Moochie was talking. I definitely don't trust Veronique. I would be very disappointed if Wanda and Veronique knew each other. Like, I would be very disappointed in Wanda for sure. I don't know. It don't sit well with me, but I'm gonna have to watch it back to see about that look, because I didn't get it. You know, sometimes I be writing notes and I be I didn't.
Neither. I got the look, but I still don't believe they know each other. To me, I feel like Veronique has some plan that she wants to put in place as of now, dealing with Wanda. It was kind of one of those endearing, I can use you for something.
That's what I thought.
Look,
that's what I was feeling.
Type looks, you know. Not like
look out for me, I look out for you, you know, one
yeah.
That's what I got.
And I felt like she played her hand when she didn't give Franklin time to say, what his decision was when she said, I took the money. She just went on ahead and said, you know what, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
I don't trust it.
Moochie, we done broke you down, Moochie. You don't trust the cameraman recording the action. Some you don't trust nobody. So sometimes we got to take Moochie's trust in people with a small grain of salt. That's the only flaw.
Look, that's just my city girl thing kicking in. Like when you look, I'm like, I don't trust it.
Now, Nita, I'm coming your way. By the way, we've got 175 people tuned in to see these wonderful ladies of Life game. Let us get 175 likes. And please if you haven't subscribed to these ladies' channels, you're missing out on something that life gives you that's free of charge that you need in your life. A Moochie and Anita, put them in your life and subscribe to their channel tonight. This one's for you, Nita. Check this out. This was some of the best dialogue I've ever heard Jerome give. When he came in here and he made this impassioned speech to Louie, who was going to sit her ass at home all night long and watch white women because she was frustrated. He got in her face and he gave one of these speeches about my sister been gone and blah, blah, blah. We're going to spend time with her, and I've sacrificed this and I've sacrificed that for you. And if I want to go out and have a good time with my fine ass woman, then I think my woman need to be there on my side. Damn. Unc, when we going to get you that nighttime Emmy award? Need to speak on the Unc.
Oh my goodness. Look, what can you say? I mean, he put his foot down. Okay. That's all I was saying.
Put his foot down. Put his foot down. For this to be the era it is, he really coincides with Louis. He's not one of these men that came up with, the Bible say the man is the head of the household. Every decision need to be made by me. He's not been like that. He's been more of dudes who live in today's generation where a woman can be as powerful as me and can make decisions. He's been more of that type of guy. But in this moment, Rome said, look, honey, I need you at my side. I need you at my side. And I appreciate it. Yeah, but the way you say put his foot down, how can I put this? No, I'm not even gonna put it like that tonight because I'm sleepy. I'm gonna just give it to Moochie. Moochie, take the wheel.
He has to put some sugar on it. Look, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Look,
it wasn't the foot, it was the sugar.
This means a lot to me.
Okay.
And what she was like, okay, baby, and she smiled. Look, baby. Now I'm gonna need you to go with me down to see my sister because I ain't seen her in a whole year.
Yeah. See,
okay, I got it.
Putting the foot down for me would have been, I don't give a damn what you say. Your ass going or I'm leaving. That's putting the foot down.
That would have been
He
that.
put sugar. He put sugar on.
He
got on bended knee like Boys to Men.
You know, baby, I'm tired of being in the middle of you and Franklin.
Exactly.
You are my nip.
Yes. Loved it. Way to go, Jerome. Loved it. And oh boy. I'm back to you, Moochie. Franklin asked Leon to come with him to this dinner. My man ain't trying to hear none of that. He's like, man, I'm not about to be eating no fine cuisine with y'all when my people's out here getting chased by dogs, beat up, and all this kind of stuff. Moochie, talk to me about this conversation and the dynamics going on right here. Franklin out in the open in the hood.
I mean, he was speaking facts, though. Like, I can't leave my people like this. Mm-hmm. And with this team right here, like I said it in my video, we're starting to see the division between these two. Mm-hmm. You know how you got a friend that you grew up with?
Yeah.
And you see that y'all lives are two different things now?
Moochie, don't you feel like they start going apart? Don't you think they start going apart last season, though?
Yeah, but now it's like this was a defining moment.
Okay.
When he wanted to walk away from the game, he told him he needed to stay.
Right.
I still feel like he's going to leave soon, though. Okay. I feel like Leon is going to walk away from this.
Can he though? Can he walk away? Do you think is Franklin going to let him walk away, or is Franklin going to shoot him in the back while he walks?
Going to let him walk away, or is it going to go down crazy? Their lives are going in two different directions, and you got to look at it like this. Leon is in the trenches. He's in the trenches, and he's getting his hands dirty. Franklin ain't getting his hands dirty like that.
Yeah. Nope.
He got his bodyguards and all of this, but who's down in the trenches getting it in and doing all his inner fighting with people?
Right. Mm-hmm. That's why I said earlier that I needed him to get like kind of elevated. Like I feel like
he need to move him up. If he don't move him up, he gonna lose him.
Yeah.
He gotta move him up, but he's not working that area like that.
But don't y'all feel like Leon is the one who decided not to be moved up? Because Franklin wanted to put him somewhere more plush. He denied it, wanting to stay in the hood.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Yeah. I want him to ask him again, though. But I don't think he's going to take it now because it's like, his
it looked like it was a line drawn in the sand.
Look, he's up to the point where he even may give them old dudes that was playing checkers laughing at the kid on the roof some guns if stuff pop off crazy.
Lord, that would be a horrible decision. If these dudes ain't never shot no gun before, that would be a horrible decision.
You don't know. They might be some war veterans from World War II.
That's why I said if they haven't shot a gun before, they might be. But anybody that knows Malcolm X's story know that he kind of started out on this same route. He was doing drugs. Yeah. He was putting perm and shit in his hair. And running numbers and all kinds of stuff. Then he started enlightening himself about the plight of his people, got out the game, started using that golden tongue he had, but he still had the mantra, if they kick me, I'm going to kick them right back, and was getting on microphones saying it. Neither do you see Leon going down that same path?
I do. I can see it. I actually definitely can see it because not for nothing, this was John Singleton's baby. And I think he always liked to have like a positive message in there somewhere. And I think that would be a great arc for the Leon character. So I hope he can stay alive long enough to execute something that we could be proud of, just watching it. As viewers, you don't always want all the doom and gloom that the street and crime life gives you or something. If we can get something, not what Alton did, but if we can get something that is substantial, I'll be happy for it.
I just want him to have a strategized plan if he decides to retaliate. He can't go in like how he's. If he goes now, it's gonna end bad for him.
Oh, he's done. He's done.
I don't. I hope that this, like, this is what, season 5.
Yeah.
I hope we don't get a bad thing from him. I don't know.
Not.
I don't want him to go to jail, and I don't want him to die. I'm attached to him. It'll be like a Not My Lulu moment, y'all. I'll be crying.
Oh Lord! Don't remind us.
Oh,
Don't remind us, because the show about to be coming back on like October or something. She's gonna be in here. Oh Lord! Shout out to Inga, man, loving the sisters. She's saying, back with another super chat. Appreciate you, Inga 71. When is Franklin going to get real security and not those 2 strippers? Tank. Well, Veronique put him on this.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah. Veronique put him on this episode. Like, bro, you need to mount up. You got them strippers, and you got an ex-military person with a cough, and we don't know what the hell he got.
Are we gonna get to that scene tonight with the conversation with her and him?
Oh well, we can go there right now. Let me pull up my clip. And mind, look at that thigh. Now y'all can't say her thighs ain't right. You can say whatever you want to say about her face. But she got KFC down there with them thighs. But
her face is pretty. I mean, she's pretty. I'm not saying she's not.
I just think
the wig is not the best. Now,
why you got to go back to this now? Why you what you trying to prove us wrong?
But I think she has a nice bone structure. I love chocolate.
I think that was just a bad picture of her
too.
Showing.
Me too.
Yeah. I heard that Twitter been lighting her up.
They had, but you know what? Let me say this. Crazy. Let me say this to the audience that might be new to us. Whenever a character causes enough buzz that you want to talk about them, that means they're doing their damn job. Veronique is doing her job, even though her job as a character hasn't completely been defined. The fact that she's playing this thing in a way that we can't figure out where her angle is, can we trust her, means she's playing the hell out this role.
Yeah.
And having said that,
they even went as far as showing a baby.
Right.
Did you see that?
I didn't see
I saw that.
I just sent it to you, Nina.
I was like, bro.
They even went as far as showing the baby. I'm like, nah, not the baby.
Moochie, take this conversation away. Veronique used to cook for the man. Now she's starving my man Franklin. Then they get down here to the end, and she tells them we need some protection. She did what she had to do
to get inside. This is why I'm not trusting her.
Oh, okay.
She did what she had to do to get inside.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Then when she did, even he peeped something where his spidey senses is tingling, but the cookie still got him open.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
But the breakfast don't.
His senses is tingling, but the cookie got him open.
Yeah. She got in there like
every night, and then she was feeding him. She was doing the 3 Fs. She was doing.
What's the 3 Fs? What's the
feed him, F him, and be his friend. So she's doing all of that, and she's doing all of that right. Yeah. You never heard of that?
Yes.
I know some niggas. You ain't got to do nothing but one of them right, and you gonna get the whole
she's
kabang.
Doing everything. Feed him, F him, and be his friend. So she's doing all of that.
Moochie.
Yeah.
And he's letting his guards down.
Yeah, she got an ulterior motive.
She quit cooking, Moochie. She ain't.
Yeah, she was making him breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah. He told her.
Now they eating Chinese takeout.
Right.
He let us know that she's slipping. Like she did what she had to do to get in.
Yeah, once she got the keys and she inside, now she don't let her guards down.
Yeah.
So this when he said that when they was eating the Chinese food, let me take some notes. I write stuff down. So we know she's doing the 3 Fs.
She out feeding him no more, Moochie. She don't. The only dinner he
got what she wanted. She had to get inside.
Okay.
She's inside now. So now she gonna fall back. But he's still taking her everywhere.
Moochie, if you don't think she's pregnant, what was that ultrasound of?
I think
a fake fetus.
Somebody else. I can't say nothing. I gotta hold it in because that's part of my theory video. No,
okay.
Look, y'all. Look, I need y'all to come and watch my theory video. I'm dropping it. I'm gonna be dropping it tomorrow. And tomorrow I'm doing a live about winning time, the Magic Johnson thing, the whole Lakers thing. But anywho,
what time you going live with that? Because I did catch the first episode.
You need to come with me.
So I've got a live tomorrow at 9 p.m. to do Bel Air. What time you going live?
I'm trying to go live early, like 6-ish.
I'll let you know something.
Stuff like that with the family.
I mean, I got a very demanding child.
Look, I could work around yesterday, and I know 10 o'clock. That's too late for you.
Definitely, it's too late for me.
Yes,
you might have to get Larry on that one. You might have to bring in Big Larry.
He's supposed to come here and talk.
There you go. Well, that's gonna be fun. I
might check in. I don't trust her.
Look, Nita, talk to me. Do you got any love for Veronique?
No.
Sorry. Golly, just like straight like that.
The thing is, because I'm rooting for Franklin, I think that she is smart. I believe that she is doing the right things. Like if she was supposed to be doing something against somebody that I wasn't rooting for, but because she's doing it to somebody that I'm rooting for, I'm not feeling her. I definitely that conversation, exactly what Moochie said. When he said she was cooking all the time, and then all of a sudden he losing weight, he ain't getting no food. I said, what? I said, oh no, he done told the audience. That was the big clue right there for everybody. Everybody should have took that as a clue. She did what she needed to do to get in there, and she in there like spyware.
And I got another thing. When she did that gun, that was like, yo, his spidey senses went off.
Yeah, and then when you got up and left to go, she was like, "Let's go see what's going on with them." I said, "Girl, I thought you was pregnant. You're not trying to save your child and yourself. Like, why are you putting yourself in harm's way going down to the hood? What that got to do with you?"
Because she wants to show her man that she's a down ass chick.
No,
trust her, y'all.
Not while I'm pregnant. I'm not putting myself in harm's way. No.
She's still too secretive. She knows everything about him. He knows so little about her. He don't know why her mother. He don't know the whole story with her mom. She knows everything about his mom and his dad. I'm not trusting this chick.
Now, what is her motive? So is she CIA, FBI? By the way, even though I was going to make y'all wait, this is what the actress really looked like. That's her right there for real.
Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's her right there. And here's another picture of her.
Strong jawline, like a superhero.
Oh wow.
and you know what, Moochie?
I shouldn't have said that. Sorry, Lord.
You know what, Moochie? Superheroes are called heroes for a reason. People be wanting them strong jawbones. So and as a man, we love seeing strong jawbones, but I digress.
Yeah, I know the men. I know the men's like it.
Y'all see what I got to deal with?
That was her last night, right?
See what I got to deal with, y'all. This is what I have to deal with. So, Moochie, tell me, what is the motive here? What is Veronique's ultimate plan? What is it?
Oh, look, I don't trust her, man. Look, y'all gotta let me get my video together. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Listen, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about this chick. Mama gonna expose her because Mama always exposes the chick that with her son, and I'm speaking from facts.
Right now she got Mama food, but
no, Mama just saw. Look, I see everything. I see how my son is doing. I like how the business is going, but Mama's still looking at her with. She ain't looking at her yet with the third eye yet.
I was gonna say it seemed like they was trying to lay it on thick about how much Mama was liking Veronique. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, is she, playing her too? You can kind of see that.
That's part of my theory too, because I got both scenarios. Just wait and see, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say.
For me, I don't think that she's one of those three letters for some reason. I don't think
Right.
she's one of those, because the fact that what she's trying to do is get Franklin's signature on all of his assets and setting herself up.
There you go.
I feel like this is solely for her. I don't think that she's a part of any kind of organization.
I don't think she with the Alphabet Boys. Let me just make that clear. I don't think she with any of the Alphabet people.
Yeah.
I feel like she has ulterior motives because she know it's either two places that a D-boy end up dead or in jail. So
and you notice how Franklin made it a point to say that they're not worried about marriage at this moment. Did you pick up on that too, Moochie? You noticed that?
I picked up on that too, because usually if you having a baby, the girl usually want the ring too. She had the ring, but she had it on this finger. Did y'all see that?
As long as
did y'all see that when they was eating, she had the ring on that thing and he was touching the ring. I was like, what the?
Neither hit it on the head. Long as you co-signing on everything.
Yeah, and that's what he's doing. John Hancock, I don't need no merge.
But not only that, Nita, long as you got the baby.
She's an opportunist.
Long as you got the baby too. You ain't gotta be married.
You gotta keep in mind, Franklin's book smart. But I think he wasn't like one of those type of dudes that was into with a lot of girls. He's not a player.
Right.
So if he get one girl, he settled down and stuff like that. And she's playing him. She's playing him like a fiddle.
A French fiddle.
She getting him.
Because
when she had all of the stuff.
Moochie.
Moochie. That's all I'm gonna say.
Moochie. You said she playing him like a fiddle. I would contend she playing him like a damn snake charmer to get him to want to cozy up to this shit right here. Oh my goodness, my bad. Wrong button. I meant where the other picture. Never mind. Let me get y'all out of here on this right here, people. And by the way, we've got 205 that came to see these wonderful ladies of life game. Let's get 205 likes, maybe half that in shares. But more importantly, you need Nita and you need Moochie in your life. They do great work. Subscribe to their channel. Nita, I'll start with you on this as we get out of here. This conversation with Sissy, and I'm calling the dude the Cuban national. What is the strategy? What is the plan? And who the hell is he?
I know. That's the question. That's the $1 million question here. Now, I know he's a cutie. Hey.
But you know what? That don't mean nothing if he can't pull that trigger with Teddy. He can be cute in the face, thick in the waist. If he can't pull that trigger with Teddy, his cuteness ain't gonna do nothing.
He looked like he got it. He looked like he got it. Okay. I mean, don't you sleep on Teddy now. But I think he got it. I think he got it. But the thing is, for some reason, I feel like Teddy is going to find out because, you know, there's a hierarchy in this game and people feed people. They, even though they're different nationalities, they still have people that kind of talk over the thing. And I feel like somehow, some way, Teddy is going to find out what Sissy is trying to do and maybe try to fool the plan some kind of way. But because I just don't know. I don't trust him right now. I like how she talking to him. I hope it pans out, but I just don't know. I don't know. It's too soon for me, but I do like the way she strategizing. I like the way she moving. I like the way she thinking. But yeah, I think Teddy has a lot of access, and he like you just saw him sitting up there spying on Franklin. You know,
right?
You don't know where he at. You do not know where he at. So that'll be something to think about.
Diva has spoke. Moochie, last word go to you.
Sissy gonna die.
I feel like they are being careful. Anna brought him in. I don't know who Anna is. I think that was somebody they met when they was in Cuba. And I feel like if they're careful enough, because he's already stressing the fact that they have to be careful when they meet. And it's a place where you see how the blinds is down.
Right.
And they might get away with this. Remember, keep in mind, she was a Panther too.
Yep.
And I feel like she's a little smarter. Alton, he went in half cocked with his old thing, and he just was ready to blow. He figured if he go to the press, everything would get shut down.
Mm-hmm.
So with this, I'm hoping it works. I'm hoping he keeps it quiet. But Franklin still acts like at times he has some sort of love for Teddy.
He
as
do.
long as I keep making money for him. Nah, this dude do not care about you.
Right. And Franklin done seen dude. He already done seen dude is spying on him, trying to get information and trying to get him on basically a wiretap. Why do you still trust him? I mean, if I would have seen that, Moochie, I would already be thinking about who can I plug in this place. I'll be crafting a plan right now to get rid of him. If that would have happened to me. And I don't understand why Franklin's still trying to make nice with this guy. Do you think that
feel like he helping with this war? And I'm like,
man, Frank.
Once he said the comment about nobody cares about South Central, you should be strategizing a plan to get away from this dude.
He should, Moochie, true, but he should have been strategizing the minute he figured out that homeboy was up there spying on this conversation. That should have been, okay, it's time for me to make moves, you know?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with him and Louis arguing too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I'm just gonna say we getting out of here, my people. We appreciate the love. Be sure to go subscribe to these ladies' channels. They put out great work. Moochie got theories for days. Nita's in there getting to see movies all early and stuff, dropping reviews all early and stuff. She one of them special Negroes, and we happy to have her on this channel. Moochie's gonna be coming back doing a review tomorrow with the living legend Larry, and I'll be back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Special guest might drag Moochie in too to talk Bel Air and is Will wrong for sleeping with Lisa, and I do believe that that's how we're going to get Baby Nikki. You better drag
me in on this. I got a lot to say.
I think we're going to get Baby Nikki from a pregnant Lisa and a whole lot of other things I got to say about Bel Air, and I'll drag as many of these women that you see tonight on the show.
Wait, go back. Did you say Baby Nikki from a pregnant Lisa?
From a pregnant Lisa. That's my
theory.
Yep. Yep. Let's get it. I ain't even made the video yet, but y'all already know what's going to be the premise of the video. And I'm going to have to walk y'all through how we're going to get there. That's how we're going to get there. So come back tomorrow night, y'all, because I got some other hot theories too about how Carlton going to spill the beans and who's going to save Carlton from his own daddy. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. I got some stuff for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, until that next Sex is Hell video for me tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Y'all have a good night. Subscribe to the ladies.